Greetings everyone, this is First Centurion 753 with another episode of the Geopolitical Simulator 4 Power and Revolution Syrian conflict. We are playing as the Kurdish Syrian rebels, and as you can see we have some serious conflicts going on here throughout Syria and Iraq. Multiple factions involved. I've gone over this in recent episodes. For this episode, we are going to continue to press our advance. I'm going to try to build I believe I'm building a camp out here on the border between these two provinces. We've recently gained control of southern Al-Haska province. I said that right. I think I'm gonna try to establish two bases here. One on this border, and one probably further south, close to this border. This province is controlled by the Syrian government. We're not going to move against them yet, but we're going to begin mobilizing our troops out, pulling our troops out of this territory because different camps are being spotted. And we're going to try to stay under cover. This camp right here looks like it's under threat to be spotted. Apparently unseen, possibility of being spotted. I don't know what that is. Not sure what that orange triangle means. But I'm going to start to move advanced troops. We're going to have to get troops to Ranka, because from Ranka we're going to continue the campaign up the Euphrates River. I'm not good at pronouncing these, I'm sorry. But we're going to try to capture that city. And we are on the road to... We're going to try to advance to Aleppo. I think that's going to be the key city. Once we take Aleppo, this will connect our two contingencies, basically. It looks like we have a large force here driving west, and we've recently captured the city of Haram here, and it's going to be time to start driving east out of this corner. This situation is a little more hectic around Aleppo. We are dealing with multiple factions, not just the total jihad, but we also have to deal... Aleppo itself is actually controlled by, I believe, looks like Syria. So that's risky. But once we take Aleppo, then we'll have linked everything up. In the north, we have a rebel camp. Oh, cut that out. We have a rebel camp in the north, under the control of the Muslim Brotherhood, and another rebel camp down here, close to our border, Muslim Brotherhood. If we are going to take them on, we're going to have to take them on simultaneously. There is one total jihad camp left in the suburbs around Aleppo. Most of the total jihad a lot of the total jihad in the west is getting wiped out. Looks like there are two battles here, Syrian Brotherhood and the total jihad, in two separate cities, and the total jihad is getting beaten in both locations. Further to the south, it looks like there's more total jihadists. But we're probably gonna take out a good chunk of them. Palmyra is controlled by the total jihad, and of course total jihad has territory in Iraq as well. Syria's strength is in the east and the south. The west and the south. And it looks, and they are also getting backing from the Russian Air Force here. And where is that Russian airplane going? I wanted to know. I wonder if they're allowed to use Syrian bases. Looks like this is more of the Muslim Brotherhood down here in the south. Controlled by Muslim Brotherhood, yeah. And this city is controlled by Jordan. Okay. I don't think we're going to end up getting down to Jordan anytime soon. But right here, this looks like it's Damascus. Yes. Major city. And refugee camp. Air Force base. Who is this? Beirut. So this is Lebanon. There is a faction in Lebanon that has supported us financially and given us some weapons. So, yeah, the Russians are the big threat. I'd actually like to see where this Russian plane is going. I don't know where Russian. It's got to be either using the Syrian air bases or they have an aircraft carrier somewhere. Okay, well, before I start, I'm going to try to come down and observe that. Hopefully I remember to do it. Before I start, though, I think I'm going to actually send... see, here's the risk. Do I begin attacking the Muslim Brotherhood now? Or do I wait? The Eastern Theater is a little more simple to deal with. What do we got here? Lots of armed extremists in Raqqa. Not a lot of mercenaries. Can we send the combined force? That's another question. I don't know. I'm gonna wait to see. I'll wait till these forces get into the cities. Our orders here are to establish a base, and I had sent mercenaries to this city. Looks like they've arrived. I think it's time to send some more troops. Oh, a tank? We have a tank. Where did that come from? Interesting. I'm a little hesitant to move people away from the border camps because I want them there just in case we're attacked. Defending the border. I don't think I'm going to pull anybody out of these cities. And I want that camp. No, let's see, we got 2 camps here. This one's been spotted. So I guess we could pull some more troops out of here. Let's pull another 700 out. Send it towards our city there. Okay, good. Can't get off that for some reason. Okay. Yeah, I think I can pull a few thousand troops out of here. Troops. Send them towards the city. And let's send the armed pickup trucks with them as well. Confirm. Nobody left in this base. Just the tank. I want to move the tank. What options here? Continuous shelling. Ooh. Launch a shell. Definitely gonna move this towards the city at least. Into the city. That's interesting. I haven't had a tank yet. 16 pickup trucks just hanging out there. let's reinforce them. Wait a minute. Let's give them a few thousand reinforcements. I'll send 1,800. Slowly advancing our forces west. And a number of extremists here. Let's send 793 extremists to build the base, build a camp 45 miles south, west of that city. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, that's fine. And this will position themselves for moving into this province. We could be in trouble when we move against the Syrians. Alright, check the newspaper out real quick. Looting, we got almost $800,000, and another $223,000 for the Syrian Kurdish Renaissance. Looting a museum. Muslim Brotherhood, conflict, the rebels retreat. Looting of the bank gave us tons of money. Total Jihad Syria is also in retreat. Alright, any action? American helicopter crash in Afghanistan. Democratic Republic of Congo. Just skimming the papers to see if there's any groups that I've noticed. Georgia, President's Lifestyle, Wedding Anniversary. I do have to make a appointment with the Georgians. I can't remember if I did that last episode or not. So let's go ahead and do that before we make a move. Meetings request, new contacts. Turkey, Palestine, Georgia. Alright, let's make an appointment with them on Sunday. Financially, looks like monthly receipts are up. Territorial resources, we just gained complete control over new territory. That looks up. Extortions, ransom, and trafficking. Exceptional income has been significant. Spoils of war, 6 million. And our investment budget looks like it's up 72 million. With an operating budget of 2.3 billion, is that right? Not exactly sure how that's supposed to work again. Oh, I wanted to fund securing the network. Because I realized, I thought just by going up I funded it 100%, but I realized that's not exactly how that works. We're going to give it, I don't know how much to fund it with. Let's do 5,000. Hopefully that will keep the network secure. Alright, let's get things moving here. Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to track that plane, right? Where did that Russian plane go? Looks like it disappeared on me in like a split second. Oh, there it is. You're going north. Did they land in that airbase, it looks like? Now headed northwest. The ocean. That would make sense. looks like they landed at that airbase. So the Russians must have access to Syria's air bases. We can't occupy the airbase, but we could attack the Muslim Brotherhood camp. That is an option. If we do, we're going to have to deal with these guys. It should be a simultaneous attack if it's going to be an attack. What is this? Oh, okay, that's our rebel base. Very good. Rebel base has been established. 845 extremists. Alright, we've got 793 advancing here. Okay. More troops advancing. We want to continue to advance our forces west. And these guys are moving rather slowly. I don't want to lose sight of that base. This is tricky. I'm worried about attacking the Muslim Brotherhood because I don't know who is supporting them. I don't know if that's the Shiite militias that are supported by Iran, or if that's some sort of force that's supported by the United States and Turkey. I don't know if I want to attack them right away. It's a tough decision. I do know that I'm going to want to advance forces on this city. And I think in order to do that, I want some reconnaissance on the city. Oh, there's the tank. That's awesome. There should be a city right here. Let's just advance that tank. That tank looks kind of cool. Pickup trucks moving into the camp. Looks like there's more rebels. That tank looks huge. Massive tank. Huge. Huge tanks. Okay, sorry. That northern base has been detected. Turkish Renaissance. Turkish Kurd Renaissance. There are Turkish Kurds out there. What do you know? Yeah, this base looks like it's in Turkey. I am ready to pull out my troops from this base. I don't want to mess with Turkey. Start moving back into Syria. And 15 armed pickup trucks. Let's move these guys south to that base. 270 mercenaries. Alright, here we go. We need a meeting with the Social Democratic Union in Georgia. Coffee.
My
Oh
ultra
no.
can't take it.
Battle, sir. Okay. Looks like we can ask them to fund the organization. Or put us in contact with the Armenians. Oh, Turkey's not going to like us contacting the Armenians. Let's see if they'll fund this.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Doesn't look like it.
No problem. I intended to do that anyway.
Alright, contact with the Armenians. End the meeting. Another contact. Take a look at that. There we go. Okay, that sounds about right. Okay, that's about 20 minutes. We're going to end the episode here and start the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe and like the video. Thank you. See you later.